I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why?
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a little plan with me on my iPad Pro. I have two other videos about my iPad, and the first one is apps that make the iPad Pro worth it. As of right now, that video almost has 3,000 views, which I know is not a big deal, but to me, it kind of is because I started my YouTube channel just a little over a month ago, and I honestly was not expecting one of my YouTube videos to get even 1,000 views within that amount of time. And so the fact that it has almost 3,000 makes me so happy. And then my other video is how I use my iPad Pro in a day, and that video is also doing really well. But like I said, in today's video we are going to be doing a plan with me on my iPad Pro. I have gotten so many questions about how I use GoodNotes to plan and how I use my iPad to plan, and so I wanted to make a video on it, and hopefully this video will give you guys some tips and tricks on how you can plan on your iPad. Okay, so today is Monday, June 1st when I am planning this. I know that it's Monday and normally I would plan on Sunday, but I wasn't able to film this yesterday, and my day today is kind of open, so I'm still gonna plan out the rest of the things that I need to do for the day and then the rest of the week. So I actually think that this worked out really well because now that I have Sunday over with, you guys can kind of see how I typically lay out my day right next to the one that I'm going to be planning. So just to tell you guys a little bit about this, basically I add my stickers in first, and then I will go in, and on a normal work day, you guys will see that I normally have work, YouTube, and then I will put personal down here. But on the weekends, I don't work for my job. I just do YouTube and then personal stuff. So that is what I had over here. And then the blue highlights are things that I did that day, and then the yellow highlights are things that I did not get done that day that I will normally transfer over to the next day. LOL, procrastination. So the first thing that I am going to do to plan out today, Monday, is I am going to go ahead and do my stickers first. I normally do this because I like to sometimes write on top of the ones that I put in the corner, because as you guys can see, there's a little pan right here, and although it's super cute, I live with my parents right now, and I normally just eat whatever we have in the house that day, and I don't really keep super close track of what we have just because I do have other people eating in the house with me, and then my mom will normally make dinner, and sometimes I don't know what she's making, so I kind of just go with the flow. So I will normally put a little sticker over this just so that the pan isn't right next to my to-do list of things that have nothing to do with food. So that is the first thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here and swipe and grab a little sticky note. So I think that the one that I'm going to do for today is going to be this black one. Okay, so we're going to paste that here, and then I will normally go over and click off of this, hold back on it, hit edit, and then I will make it smaller. I think I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, size it up to that, and then size it out a little bit, and perfect. I think I actually want that a little bit smaller so that it doesn't hang off the edge. Stuff like that bothers me so bad. Perfect. Okay. I love the way that that looks. So now we are going to go over here, and they have these cute little washi tape pieces in the pack that I have. I will link the pack of stickers that I have, and then also the planner that I have below in the description box in case you guys want this exact one. But I'm going to go over and grab this super cute little pink washi tape piece. We're going to copy that, bring it over to the planner, paste, and then drag it right here so that it looks like it is kept up with a piece of tape. How cute. So then the next thing that I normally do is I go over and I'm going to go in here and then select all, copy, and then we are going to paste this over here. So then I will go select all. We are going to make it a little bit bigger, change the font. I like using Times New Roman because I'm pretty sure that Times New Roman or something similar is what they used here, and I just like the same look. And then I go over and make it bold so that it's a little bit different, and then we will move it. I normally put YouTube down here a little bit more. I actually think I'm going to move it up a little bit. I hate that whenever you click these, the keyboard comes up, but I haven't figured out a way to change that yet, but it's okay. So we're going to move that up there so that's kind of in the middle. Awesome. So then we are here, and then I will normally go and take the highlighter and make it pink because it matches the stickers that I have, and then I will do a long line and it automatically straightens itself. I just kind of try to get it through the middle like this, and then I take the eraser, make it the smaller one, and then just kind of tap this until it gets to where I want it. So I think that looks pretty good. Automatically goes behind it. As you can see, I already have a lot of stuff over here. So the reason that I do that is because a lot of times, like yesterday, I was thinking of all of these things that I needed to do today. So I just go ahead and write them down. In the later days of the week, I also do this just so that if I know there's something specific that I want to do that day, I can write it down and make sure that I don't forget. So that is what is going on over here. So now we are going to go ahead and write these out in their respective categories. And then I normally put my personal stuff down here. Right here for work, I have metrics and engagement, so we are going to go ahead and rewrite that up here. And I will confess, my handwriting is not the best, not only because I naturally have terrible handwriting. I normally plan with my iPad laying down, so it's a little bit harder to write up, but it's okay because it is better for the camera angle, so we're just gonna write up, and if my handwriting's not that great, it's okay. Okay, sorry if the lighting changed a little bit. I faced my blinds up so that there wasn't such a glare on the screen and you couldn't see me as much because your girl is not looking cute right now, but it's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and write this out now. Okay, so for privacy's sake, I'm only gonna write these two things for my job. I normally do have this whole thing full, and then there will be other things that will pop up throughout the day, but like I said, just because I'm not gonna put out there exactly what I need to do for my job, I am going to just do those things for right now. So we're gonna go and erase them off of this because I already have that. And then for YouTube, I have watching vlogs, taking notes, and editing. Okay, again, my apologies if the camera angle changed. I got a low battery message. Anyways, so the reason that I have watching vlogs on here is not to copy anybody, but just to get tips on maybe like certain camera angles that I like, or things that they do in their beginning montages, or just different editing styles. I want to take notes on that and see what I can implement into my vlogs to make them better. So that is why I have that on there. So we're going to go ahead and write that under YouTube. And I also could have just taken these and dragged them over under YouTube, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to lay out anything differently. Like, I'll probably change how this looks, because you can just grab and drag things, but I didn't do that because I was going to try to write a little bit neater, even though I really tried and it probably looks exactly the same. But I also sometimes will organize things differently, so I just rewrite everything most of the time. Then in the personal stuff, I kind of have all of this side stuff to do that is more personal things, but I think I'm gonna put this stuff over here in white because I have the black sticker, and then this is more of like beauty stuff, and then this is more of like to-do list things. Done with those, so we can go ahead and erase these. And then I am gonna grab these, take them up here, and then try to write them a little neater. Okay, I think that my handwriting might actually be worse down here, but that's all right. It is so hard to write with this leaning up, but you get the gist. So since today is already Monday, I'm not going to go in time block, but for the rest of the days of the week I will, so I will show you that in a second. So we are going to go over and go to Tuesday and do the same exact thing that we just did. Okay, and now we are going to get to time blocking. Okay, so that is pretty much how I time block. I normally wake up around 7:30 and then work for most of the day, and then I will kind of stop time blocking around like 5 or 6 so I can just enjoy the evening however I see fit that day. Sometimes I will continue to work into the late night, and then sometimes if I don't have as busy of a day, I'll be able to kind of just hang out. So we just kind of have to see how each day goes in terms of those last few hours of the day. And now on to Wednesday. So I just finished up Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I know that Thursday and Friday are kind of blank, but because it's so far along in the week, things normally pop up, things change, and so I just kind of leave the last few days of the week kind of open, and then throughout the week, I will go through and fill them in when the days get closer. So that is kind of why Thursday and Friday are open, and then I do not do Saturday because I kind of try to stay off of my electronics over the weekend unless I have some YouTube work to do, and just kind of try to take a step back from being so intense about planning and time blocking my days and things like that. So I normally just go up to Friday. But yeah, this is basically how I plan out everything. And then like I said, throughout the day I go through and everything that I get done I highlight in blue, and everything that I don't I highlight in yellow. This just works out really well for me, and I love the way it looks. It keeps me super organized and on task and make sure that I get everything done, because like I've said before in some of my iPad videos, I am just such a forgetful person. So having this really helps. If you'd like to get to know more about the things that I do on my iPad and how I use my iPad in a day, I not only have a apps that make the iPad Pro worth having video, but I also have a how I use my iPad in a day video. So if you guys want to go check that out, I will link those above. So that is all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.